recap. Now we have to talk about the stinker, and then I will get started with the free mail request, and then I will do a Instagram post, and I will be done for the night. So, no break these days. No break. Hello everyone, this is your good old neighbor Nick Conversion to I Know Time to Die in Avatar Fan 2001 here, and I really hope you enjoyed my video called my top 10 best action movie of all time, because so far that video is doing pretty good, because honestly guys, even I got 0 view, but honestly guys, this doesn't matter because honestly they're just videos. Anyway, guys, so honestly, guys, last time we talked about No Time to Die and Top Gun Maverick, and then in all these top 10 from the action movie, one of my favorites, and now we have to talk about the stinker. That's right, I'm doing my top 10 worst action movie of all time. These are my action movie. It was so terrible, so disgrace, and such a disrespectful to the action genre. They treat the action genre like the silly goofball all the time, which honestly that's not how action movie work. Because the action movie work, honestly, action movie is all about has some clever story, well developed character, and does this movie have that? Well, guys, my answer would be no. Anyway, guys, so before I get started, I have some dishonor to mention. Some of the action movies are so god-awful, and it didn't quite make a list. So, let me read my dishonor to mention, which is better than Mulan 2020, which is the Disney version, which I did not like that one. It's from 2020, not the 91. The 91 is much better than the 2020. Yeah, screw that movie. The Last Airbender, Mission Impossible 2, Doom, Dragon Ball Revolution, and last but not least, Bloodshot, which is the movie starring Vin Diesel, and this is honestly one of the worst Vin Diesel movie ever, and this is honestly one of the worst thing that Sony ever did back in 2020. Anyway, guys, so sit back and relax, and so enjoy my video called my top 10 worst action movie of all time. Yippee! Alright guys, coming to number 10, it has to be Artemis Fowl, one of the worst Disney movie I ever seen in my life. I cannot believe why I used to give credit about this movie, about Butter. Honestly, guys, this film don't have any good thing about this film. The story is completely rip-off to Men in Black, Pete Jackson, and Harry Potter and Finding Nemo. Honestly, guys, let's call this movie a Finding Nemo ripoff, because honestly, guys, the main reason why this film is like a live-action version of Finding Nemo is because it has some storyline of this movie is a rip-off to Finding Nemo, and the quality of this film is a full rip-off to The Matrix, Men in Black, which speaks the Matrix of Men in Black. I'm very sorry I didn't put that movie in the honored mention on my best action movie of all time, so just deal with it, because that video is released, so there's nothing you can do about it. Anyway, guys, this film, honestly, guys, this film is nothing like The Matrix for kids. Honestly, guys, this film is easily like The Matrix done bad. Honestly, guys, this film is easily like Pete Jackson, honestly, guys, even I'm not a huge fan of Pete Jackson. That Pete Jackson seed I'm a monster. Yeah, screw the movie, and that movie is disaster. So yeah. So yeah, this film is a terrible movie. Action is so god-awful. The story is completely rip-off to Finding Nemo, and the quality of this film is a full rip-off to Men in Black, The Matrix, Harry Potter, and what else? And Pete Jackson. After you mix it all up with cookie dough, and now you have a kiddie version of those movies. Hey kid, if you're too old, if you're too young watching The Matrix, how about you watch Artemis Fowl? Yeah, screw this movie, and this film is easily one of the worst Disney movie that Disney ever did, and Frozen 2 is a much better movie than this piece of crap. And this movie is a follow-up to Artemis Fowl was a follow-up to Frozen 2. Why? That is honestly one of the worst Disney I ever did in my life. So yeah. And sorry guys, that's why Artemis Fowl is in my number 10. And don't worry, this is the last time I'm going to talk about this, because I'm getting sick and tired of taking this movie way too seriously. But honestly guys, I have to do it anyway, because honestly, it's a part of my movie critic, because movie critic is really good. So yeah. Yeah, screw this movie. And honestly guys, and whole short, screwed her. Oh god. this film is so disgusting. Anyway, guys, coming to number 9, it has to be R.I.P.D. Speak of Men in Black whip-off. So do you remember when I say Artemis Fowl was a whip-off to Men in Black? And now we got a true whip-off to Men in Black, because this is easily like the Men in Black movie done bad. And this is easily one of the worst things that Ryan Reynolds ever did and Josh British. Honestly, guys, this film is really disgusting. The visual effects is really gross. I hate visual effects. Honestly, guys, even hate is a strong word. But honestly, guys, I really hate how they handled this film. The storyline did not make no sense whatsoever. The character was really terrible. This is easily one of the worst performances I have seen for Ryan Reynolds, next to him as Green Lantern, which that is tied. And Jeff British, he did a terrible job with his performance, and the action is a full Men in Black ripoff. And the biggest thing that I have a problem with this film is had to be the visual effect. Like, seriously? Let's not look up the picture, just look it to yourself. Is this the kind of movie you can release in theaters for a blockbuster summer movie? Are you out of your mind? Why? This film is terrible, and I don't want to think about this film. It's stated from my weight of this film on the 10th anniversary, so I cannot wait to tear this movie apart and give it 1 out of 10. And sorry, guys, this film is easily one of the worst summer movie of 2013. This is mainly why summer 2013 honestly one of the worst year for summer, and this is easily one of the worst years for action movie. 2013 has to be one of the worst year for action movie. Like, come on, we got terrible action movie like this, Die Hard 5, which I'm gonna get that in a minute. Parker, which is a Jason Statham movie, which honestly, that movie's a piece of crap. And World War Z. Pain and Gain, which honestly, I have never seen Pain and Gain, which I never will be, so I'm not watching a piece of crap. Anyway, guys, screw this film, and Ryan Reynolds and Jeff Bridges, don't you ever make your, honestly, don't you ever in your life be in this film ever again. Honestly, guys, it's their decision, but honestly, all guys said, Ryan Reynolds, this is not your type of movie that you could be. Just stick to your comedy movie, like Free Guy. Free Guy is a much better Ryan Reynolds movie than this piece of crap. Anyway, and that's why R.I.P.D. more like sorry, guys, and that's why R.I.P.D. more like Men in Black done bad is in my number 9. Now let's get to the number 8, and I recommend you watch Mortal Kombat 2021 more than the movie I'm going to talk about right now. Alright, guys, coming to number 8, it has to be Mortal Kombat Annihilation. I rather watch Mortal Kombat 2021 from 100,000 straight better than watching this piece of crap. Anyway, this film is so god awful, man. This is honestly, I take it back what I say about the Super Mario Bros. Movie. But honestly, guys, this is officially one of the worst video game adaptation I ever seen in my life. And I would have watched The Last of Us better than watching this piece of crap. Anyway, guys, everything about this film went so long to the next level. And honestly, guys, if you want to watch a way better Mortal Kombat movie, I recommend you go watch Mortal Kombat 2021, because even that film is not a masterpiece, even that film has some few flaws, but overall, I think Mortal Kombat 2021, it would be a good movie than this piece of crap. Come over here. And honestly, guys, if I get a copy of this film for free, I will burn this movie into the fireplace, in a dumpster fire. Yeah, that's why I like it. Anyway, guys, that's why Mortal Kombat Annihilation is in my number 8. And even Uncharted is not really a great movie. I recommend you watch Uncharted. Uncharted is a way more superior than Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Now let's get to the number 7. Oh, holy crap. Let's get to it. Alright, guys, coming to number 7, it has to be Transformers The Last Night. Honestly, one of the second worst Transformers movie I ever seen in my life. This is not how you do a epic conclusion to the Transformers movie. Honestly, guys, this is the worst way that you ever close for this film. Thank God we got Bumblebee starting Harry Steinfeld, and thank God we're gonna get a new upcoming Transformers movie, which is another than Transformers: The Rise of the Beast. Oh yeah. Welcome. Oh my goodness, I am so excited. Give it to me now. I want it. And honestly, guys, Transformers. Honestly, guys, who good me Transformers? Transformers: Rise of the Beast. It's a much better. Would be a much better Transformers movie than this piece of crap. Honestly, guys, if you want to watch a way better Transformers movie, I recommend you go watch Bumblebee. Honestly, guys, it's not because you got Harry Steinfeld on the movie. It's because it has some reference to the older Transformers. Honestly, guys, Michael Bay. Don't you ever in your life make another trustworthy movie ever. Honestly, guys, Michael Bay, if you're watching this, I'm probably not watching this right now. Don't you never, and I mean never, make a tiny Michael Bay movie ever again. Oh, sorry. Let me try again. Michael Bay, if you're watching this, do not make another Transformers movie with the terrible humor, the terrible same old crap story of the other Transformers movie, and the terrible character, and making your character speak Spanish. And don't you ever honestly, don't you ever in your life make another Transformers movie ever again? Anyway, guys, even this film is so terrible, but I think Despicable Me 3 is easily one of the worst summer movie of 2017, and this is the main reason why 2017 is the worst year for summer. Anyway, guys, that's why Transformers The Last Night, or Transformers The Last Crap, is in my number 7. And I'm very sorry I took Michael Bay way too seriously, which honestly, guys, the only film I haven't seen from him has had to be The Ambient. Honestly, guys, I might watch Ambient on Peacock, so maybe we'll see. Anyway, guys, now let's get to the number 6, and get ready for the evil movie, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, guys, coming to number 6, it has to be Monster Truck. And this is how Paramount made this movies. Okay, here we go. This is how they made this film, because back in January 2017, because originally this film was going to be released in 2016, but I'm going to call it 2017 movie. This is how they made this movie, because they took element, how the Monster Truck was really great and popular. They took it and they shredded it, to put it in the crap, and now dun 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 dun, you have honestly, you have your own Monster Truck movie for kids. Honestly, guys, this film is easily like Fast and the Furious movie done bad. Honestly, guys, Fast and the Furious is a much better movie than this piece of crap. Anyway, guys, this film is so evil, man. This is honestly one of the most evil movie from Nickelodeon movies. Honestly, guys, even this film is terrible, but I think Paw Patrol the movie is even worse than this piece of crap. Anyway, guys, this film is a Nickelodeon movie. Why this movie is a Nickelodeon movie? Well, Paramount have audacity to force Nickelodeon to put that movie. Honestly, guys, just go watch Black Nerd Comedy rant on Monster Truck. His rant, honestly, his rant is a much better. And I definitely agree with him. This film is a waste of money. Do not see this film. Do not watch this film on Paramount Plus, and don't never watch this film ever again. Because honestly, guys, this film is terrible. This film, the story is a whip up to all the movies from the decade. This film has some terrible joke, has some terrible kitty joke, has some terrible storyline, terrible character, terrible action. Everything about this film is so god awful. Honestly, guys, if you want to watch this film, and just go ahead. I won't force. Honestly, God, I won't tell you should not watch it. But if you're curious, you want to see it, if you're a huge fan of Monster Truck, just go ahead. But for me, I am sticking to the Fast and the Furious, because this film is literally like a kiddie version of Fast and the Furious. Fast and the Furious is a much better movie than this piece of crap. Anyway, guys, honestly, guys, the only Fast and the Furious movie I should not watch has to be Fast and the Furious Tokyo, which I am not watching that because that film was terrible, so I'm not watching that piece of crap. So, yeah. And sorry, guys, and that's why Monster Truck is in my number 6. And now let's get to number 5, because these are the type of movie from the action genre and I cannot stand the most, which is none other than... Alright, guys, coming to number 5, it has to be Independence Day Resurgence. Did anyone ask for the sequel for Independence Day? Everyone raise your hand. No? Well, this film is unnecessary, because 2016 is the most unnecessary years ever, because they keep making unnecessary sequel to the unpopular movie out there. Because honestly, guys, even I'm a huge fan of the first Zoolander movie, but I'm not gonna watch the sequel, because after I seen Doctor Strange actor dressed up like a girl, which honestly I don't want that on my television, so I'm not watching a piece of crap. And The Huntsman of Winter War, which is the unnecessary sequel. And the Ice Age Collision Course. Okay, that film was definitely unnecessary. But this film is, honestly, this film is even worse than Ice Age Collision Course and Zoolander 2. Honestly, guys, this film, this film, this is not how you do a disaster movie. If you want to make a disaster movie, do it in the proper way. Just don't make a bunch of CGI fart fest, and you see all the character panic and run for the freaking life. So yeah, and this film was really terrible, and don't worry, people, freaking is not a bad word. At least I didn't say the F word, so thank God. And sorry guys, this film was very terrible because honestly, the only good thing about this film is had to be Jeff Goldblum. Honestly guys, every Jeff Goldblum kind of saved the movie for me because I do like his character in Jurassic Park and then etc. Because honestly, guys, at least he's way better than his character from the Boss Baby, The Family Business, which is the main antagonist, which that is honestly one of the worst performance I've seen from Jeff Goldblum. Anyway, guys, let's talk about this film. Anyway, guys, even I am not a fan. Honestly, guys, even I really like the first Independence Day, which that's not the best action movie ever. Honestly, don't get me wrong, it's a fantastic movie. Don't get me wrong, but the bottom line is this film was very terrible. Anyway, guys, honestly, guys, let me tell you how somebody check up this movie. Does this movie have some terrible story? Check. Does this movie have some terrible acting? Check. Does this movie have some terrible CGI thought fest? Check. And most definitely, does this movie have the worst alien CGI ever? Definitely. Check. And sorry, guys, this is easily one of the worst actually. Honestly, guys, this is easily one of the worst disaster movie I ever seen in my life because disaster movie don't even count because that film is even like a comedy. So yeah. And sorry guys, if you want to watch a way better disaster element, I recommend you go watch This Is the End because at least This Is the End. Honestly, guys, just go watch This Is the End because at least Seth Rogen took disaster movie and make it as a comedy movie. And go watch This Is the End. This Is the End and Day After Tomorrow is a much better disaster movie than this piece of crap. Do not watch this film and honestly, definitely do not watch it 2012. No, not the year. I'm talking about the movie came out in 2009, which I'm not watching that, so I haven't seen it and never will be. Sorry guys, and that's my Independent Day Resurgent. It's in my number 5. Now let's get to the number 4, and this is when I was done with reminiscing after this movie. I'm gonna begin. I mean, I'm gonna talk about it right now. And you know what? Let's get to number 4 before I get triggered. Alright guys, coming to number 4, and this is when I was done with reminiscing. It has to be Taken 3, more like Take 3 in, because that is honestly one of the stupidest title I ever seen for the action movie, darn it. And honestly guys, this film was really pretty bad, honestly. This is easily one of the worst Liam Neeson movie I ever seen in my life. And this is when Liam Neeson was a very fantastic actor. Because, why, come on, he was in the Lego movie as the bad cop and the good cop, which I prefer the bad cop more than the good cop. He was in the stupid Nut Job, which honestly, I did not like him in the Nut Job. That is honestly one of the second worst performance I ever seen for him. But honestly, guys, I do enjoy him in the Grey movie, which that film is not even a masterpiece, but that film was really fantastic, and thank God I watched that film. But after this film, I was washing my hand. I was done with Liam Neeson movie because Liam Neeson movie is not good it used to be, man. And for God's sake, and now Liam Neeson is making budget action movie every single year. I'm probably it's gonna be honestly, guys. I'm probably Liam Neeson is going to make another action movie like 2024, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. No, that is too much. Nobody deserves that. Honestly, guys, this film was really terrible, and for God's sake, why Liam Neeson is making action movie until this day? Honestly, guys, he made not one, but 2 action movie in 1 year last year, which his 2 action movie didn't do well because a lot of people didn't like his action movie because the 2 movies that he made is Black Light and Melody. Which that film I was going to watch is from the director who made Casino Royale, but just because they have a director who made Casino Royale, it didn't mean this movie's gonna be good. Come on, it's Liam Neeson action movie. I don't want to see another. Honestly, Liam Neeson. I don't want to see another movie with the action movie with the terrible storyline, a random action, and some generic storyline. I'm sick of it. And sorry guys, and that's why Taken 3 is in my number 4. Now let's get to number 3, and now here we go. Now I have to talk about the Michael Bay Fart Fest. Now let's get started. Oh man, this movie is messed up, man. Coming to number 3, it has to be Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen. Honestly, guys, the main reason why I think this film is way worse. It's way worse than Transformers: The Last Night, because at least Transformers: The Last Night, at least you could take your friends to see that movie and make fun of it. Honestly, guys, this film was really terrible, and I definitely agree with Mature and all the Fuzzy community, because all the Fuzzy community despise this movie big time, and even Michael Bay thinks this movie's crap, and he blamed the writer. No, this is your fault. You made this film. It's from a Michael Bay film, and you guess what? I'm gonna blame you, Michael Bay, because you don't know what the monkey you doing, and you just honestly, and you just want to blame the writers. No, Michael Bay, this is your film, and this is your fault. And honestly, guys, if Michael Bay didn't make this film, this crap this crap shouldn't happen. Honestly, guys, this film was really terrible because, honestly, guys, the only good thing about this film is has to be Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime will not let me down. Honestly, guys, this film was really terrible. Like, the joke of the film was so inappropriate for a Transformers movie because, honestly, guys, I don't want to see a dog humping in the Transformers movie. I'm here for a Transformers fight, not a comedy film. This film was, honestly, this film is such disrespectful because this film just turned an action movie and now they're turning like a romantic comedy. Yup, that's right. This film is easily like a Halloween end of the Transformers. Honestly, guys, that's kind of blasphemy to ask me because honestly, Halloween end came out last year. And this film came out 2009 because this film came first and now Halloween End came out last year. Yeah, screw the movie and screw Transformers last night. Honestly, guys, in the villain of the film, he's easily like a Snoke of The Last Jedi. Honestly, guys, even The Last Jedi is the underrated, but I did not like Snoke in that one. That is honestly one of the worst performances I ever seen from the actor who's the voice of the ape from War of the Planet of the Apes. And sorry, guys, in the worst scene I ever seen for this film, it has to be Optimus Prime death scene. Why in the world you kill my favorite character from the Transformers? You know what? Why in the world you kill my favorite Transformers character? You know what? I'm done talking about this film. I'm done talking about mentioning this film. And this film is easily one of the second worst movie of 2009. And this film is even worse than Dragon Ball Revolution. This film is terrible. And I don't want to talk about this film ever again. Anyway, guys, and that's why Transformers. That's why a Michael Bay film, Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen, which is the Michael Bay fault, is in my number 3. Now let's get to number 2, and oh boy, a lot of people did not like my choice, but here we go. Jane Cameron and Tim Meyer. Let me tell you something. We're gonna have a talk. James Cameron, you're from the director that you made a fantastic movie like Avatar: The Way of Water, Avatars, Titanic, Terminator 2, Judgment's Day, and all these great films, and you was a producer from Alita Battle Angel. And Mario Terra, you're from the director who made Deadpool, but why in the world you screwed this movie up? And James Cameron, why your idea was so stupid back then? Like killing John Connery? Nobody wants to see a opening scene of Arnold Schwarzenegger killing his characters. No, come on, man. Alright, guys, coming to number 2, it has to be Terminator Dark Fate, and I would have watched honestly, I would have watched way better November 2019 movie, like Frozen 2. Frozen 2 is a much better movie November 2019 than this piece of crap. Anyway, guys, this film was really terrible. This film had nothing to do with the Terminator franchise. This is when I was done with the Terminator film because this film is the death of the Terminator film. So stay tuned for my rant of this. Hold on a minute, guys. I am so sorry about that, guy, because I was turning off my room light, and I was charging my chair, and I was almost waking Chris up. So thank God he went back to sleep. Anyway, I was saying, this film was really terrible, and I really hate this movie so much. And this is easily one of the worst. And honestly, it was almost going to be the worst. And you know what? Let's get that in a minute. Anyway, guys, this film is easily one of the worst Terminator movie I ever seen in my life. And this is easily one of the worst movie of 2019. It's even worse than the Banana Split movie, The Lion King 2019, and X-Men Dark Phoenix, Arctic Dog, and it's even worse than Heck Boy. Anyway, guys, and that's why Terminator Dark Fate is in my number 2. Now let's get to number 1 because this film was seriously going to be my number 1. Well, there was no other number 1 worst action movie, my dear gentlemen. There's a one action movie and I really despised the most, and I really hated it back in 2013. And this is when the action genre, and I was sick of it. Sorry, guys. So the number one worst action movie of all time, which is other than A Good Day to Die Hard. This film ruined action movie. Yup, coming in number one is A Good Day to Die Hard. Once upon a time, it was 1988, which is the very first movie from the action genre. Die Hard, which is the honestly, which is my favorite Christmas movie of all time. But back in 2013 on Valentine's Day, and this is easily one of the worst treat I ever seen for Valentine's Day. In the Lego Movie 2, honestly, me seeing Lego Movie 2 is a much better Valentine than this piece of crap. I cannot believe why this film is turning 10 years old. I cannot believe why this film is in existence. Honestly, guys, I was almost going this close to put to put movie 43 as the number one worst movie of 2013. But I was like, you know what? Some people think this film is even worse, but honestly, this is my personal opinion. I really hate A Good Day to Die Hard, and this is not how you do a action movie. Honestly, guys, this film is so bad, man. It's so terrible. Honestly, guys, there was no excuse that this film had to be so terrible, man. Who does that, man? Honestly, it's kind of remind me of the stupid cartoon cat ruined this franchise. Say, "Oh, we're gonna be a cartoon cat. I'm gonna vote a Die Hard 5." Oh my goodness! And this is when honestly, guys, this is when the cartoon cat ruined this film. Honestly, guys, you know I got that from? I got that from a Chris Tuckman Nice of College 2 review, and I got that from Smosno. Honestly, guys, this film was really terrible, and I definitely agree with Christoph Hoffman because he really hates this film. He put this he put this movie as the number one worst movie of 2013. Honestly, guys, I would have watched a way better bad movie. I would have watched OIBD. I would have watched movie 43 to crap my butt off. And I would have watched some terrible animated movie like Freebird, Escape for the Planet Earth. Though a much better, worse movie after than this piece of crap. Honestly, guys, those 10 movies is so bad. It's so bad. It's so terrible. But this film is so bad and it's so disrespectful, man. Why would this film ruin this film? Thanks a lot. Honestly, thanks a lot. And now this film ruined Bruce Willis' legacy. Man, I feel bad for Bruce Willis, man. Bruce Willis is a fantastic action hero, and now he's just turning into like a generic action hero. And this is when I prefer Daniel Craig as a better action actor than Bruce Willis. Anyway, guys, Bruce Willis, you need to retire, okay? Honestly, guys, I know his retire news was completely fake, and now he's releasing this film like Paradise City. Yeah, I'm not watching that. Anyway, guys, and this is when I was done with Bruce Willis. It's the same with Womenism. I was completely done with the action genre. And so, thank God No Time to Die saved the action genre. Yeah, screw this film, and screw Carter Cat, screw this film, and screw the director who made this film, and Bruce Willis as John McClane. What have you done? And screw John McClane. Honestly, screw his son. Because his son, this is the main reason why I do not like this film. Because why do we need a father and son storyline? We don't need that. This is not how you do a action movie. Honestly, guys, and that's why A Good Day to Die Hard is the number one worst action movie of all time. And stay tuned for my rant of this movie on the 10th anniversary. And Cartoon Cat, screw you. Alright, guys, that was my top 10 worst action movie of all time. I'm sorry I took A Good Day to Die Hard way too seriously because I really despise that movie. And that movie ruined action movie. And that film is ruined every single action genre. So thank God. No Time to Die, exception of Top Gun Maverick, and Casino Royale and Skyfall and all these top 10 and including honorable mention like Bullet Train and Absolute Way to Water saved the action movie. Without this film, we won't have any single film, and now we're gonna get a good day to Die Hard. I cannot believe why Die Hard 5 is 10 years old, and I am not excited. I would have celebrated Sonic the Hedgehog 2020 better than celebrate that piece of crap. You got it. Sorry guys, if you like this video, please, I recommend you hit the subscribe button, turn the notification, and share it with your whole family. So don't worry, people. I didn't say any F word. I say Mother Russia. So yeah. And sorry guys, I'm done. And sorry guys, and I really do not know if I'm gonna do a regular video on Wednesday, because if President don't come on Wednesday, it'll get hard to do a regular video myself, because I might think about what my next video is. Because anyway guys, so anyway guys, stay tuned for my movie review of Megan. Really hope you turn on the notification for that. And oh boy, I really hope my brother Chris is not up yet. So yeah. And sorry guys, have a great night, and I'm done for the night. Anyway guys, I'll see you next time. It's all again, peace to you. Have a great night everyone, and I see you guys next time, and have a great night, and I see you guys tomorrow afternoon, and stay tuned for my thought on the Oscar nomination. So let's hope the Oscar will be better than the Razzie. And more I think about the Razzie, I am done with the Razzie. So I am done with the crap. You keep doing it every single year, and I'm tired of it. Anyway guys, it's cliche now, and I'm tired of waging on movies, because honestly guys, I really did not know if I'm going to do this much longer. Anyway guys, have a great night everyone, and I see you guys next time, and have a great honestly, and have a great night, and I see you guys tomorrow afternoon. Screw Die Hard, and screw all these top 10 worst action movies of all time. They deserve to burn in the dumpster fire. Bruce Willis, don't ever make another Die Hard movie, because I like the Die Hard movie from 1988 and all the sequel, but it good to the Die Hard. I don't want to see another Die Hard movie. Just make a reboot. Just make a remake. Honestly, just save Die Hard. Hashtag save Die Hard franchise. You know what? I'm done. Have a great night. See you tomorrow afternoon. And have a great night. Good night.